do not know me. Don't you ever put your stinking hands on me like that again. Oh, and I will tell my boss. You gonna hurt
I sworn I saw the light, a hand reaching out to me from the heavens. My mistake, it was his fist.
What is it? Oh, shit.
Y'all want some of me?
Man, yeah.
What?
I guess so.
No, man. This is my fight.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go and follow her.
Nigga, you need some panties. Why you gotta shut up?
Because you probably said some shit to him to get him not to do this.
Y'all perfect for each other, I'm telling you, because you're both nuts.
The Wood hit theaters in 1999, giving us one of the best coming-of-age movies ever. This film had everything. First crushes, wild dares, high school dances, and that one overprotective big brother you did not want to mess with. It wasn't just funny, it felt real.
Oh, man, y'all in this with me. What? You tripping. All I know is you better run up out of here when school is over.
But what if I told you there's a lot you don't know about The Wood? From behind-the-scenes secrets to casting surprises, there's plenty that even the biggest fans never noticed.
Man, why you busting up the groove, man? The brothers, the wood, the wood.
Today, we're breaking down 16 shocking facts about The Wood. And trust me, the last one will change the way you see this movie forever. Let's get into it. Number 16, why it's called The Wood. Ever wonder why it's called The Wood? It's short for Inglewood, California. The whole movie is a love letter to growing up in this famous LA city known for its tight-knit neighborhoods, culture, and music.
It's not what you think it is. Nah, it's Inglewood, California. It's where I grew up, me and my boys.
And here's the cool part. Many of the cast and crew had real-life ties to Inglewood, which made the story feel even more personal. So while The Wood is a movie about friendship and growing up, it's also a huge shout-out to a city full of history and heart. Number 15, the director also made Brown Sugar.
Look here, contrary to what you and your wife may think, I don't spend my nights thinking about you.
If The Wood and Brown Sugar feel kind of similar, that's because they were both directed by Rick Famuyiwa.
You know, after I did Brown Sugar, which was another great success for me.
And here's something even cooler. He cast Taye Diggs and Sanaa Lathan in both movies. Why? Because their chemistry in The Wood was so good, he had to bring them back together. So if you ever watch Brown Sugar and get major The Wood vibes, now you know why. It's the same director bringing that same magic. Number 14, the 29-year-old playing a high schooler.
Oh, shit!
Malinda Williams played young Alicia. But here's the thing, she was 29 years old at the time.
You know what's interesting? Every role that I've played comes with its own set of challenges.
Yep, she was playing a middle school and high school student while she was almost 30. Hollywood loves casting older actors as teens, but honestly, she pulled it off perfectly. Number 13, a studio exec tried to change the ending.
It don't matter, bro. They worth 300. You got that? Then you got that. No, you.
Imagine if The Wood ended completely differently, because that almost happened.
During a visit to USC, director Rick Famuyiwa revealed that Paramount executives wanted Mike to pinch Alicia's butt in the final scene, just for laughs.
So I ended up setting it up at MTV and Paramount. They decided to make it, and Omar had actually read the script.
Famuyiwa wasn't having it. He knew the moment didn't need forced comedy, so he flat out refused to film it. And honestly, good call. Some things are better left the way they were meant to be. Number 12, the actor who played Stacy had a wild real-life story.
Yeah, boy. Shit, police.
DeAndre Bonds, who played Stacy, had a promising career before real life took a dramatic turn.
In the front, homeboy. You, get up in the front, let's roll.
Just 2 years after The Wood, he was convicted of taking the life of his aunt's boyfriend and spent 10 years behind bars. But when he got out, he made a comeback. He landed roles in Snowfall and other projects, proving that he wasn't done yet. His story is a mix of success, tragedy, and redemption, just like something straight out of a movie. Number 11. The director left hidden 90s details in the flashbacks.
That ain't nothing, man. They go to school with my sister.
Stacy?
Say my name, homie.
The Wood takes place in 1986, but if you look closely, the flashback scenes contain little mistakes that reveal it was actually filmed in the 90s. For example, in the corner store, the filmmakers tried to cover up modern-day brand logos, but some 90s details still slip through.
At least let me give y'all a little ride to the dance or something.
Behind a Mountain Dew sticker, you can actually spot a late 90s 7-Up logo. It's a small thing, but once you notice it, you'll never see the flashbacks the same way again. Number 10. A Family Matters Easter egg most people missed.
I can do what I want to do.
Remember when Slim clowned Tanya by saying, "We look like 3 Steve Urkels with this shit you gave us"? Well, here's the funny part. The actress who played Slim's mom, Thelma Hopkins, was actually on Family Matters. She played Rachel Crawford, Harriet Winslow's sister. So that joke wasn't just random, it was an inside reference. If you caught it back then, props to you. And if you didn't, well, now you'll never unhear it.
Number 9. Malinda Williams was older than Sanaa Lathan.
What are you wearing to the dance?
I got me a little fly red dress.
Here's another funny casting twist. Malinda Williams, who played young Alicia, was actually older than Sanaa Lathan, who played adult Alicia. Yup, the actress playing the younger version was 1 year older in real life than the one playing the grown-up version. But thanks to great styling, makeup, and acting, you'd never notice the difference. It's just another example of Hollywood magic doing its thing. Number 8. The opening scene took a whole day to film. That smooth one-shot opening scene that kicks off The Wood, it took almost an entire day to film. Steadicam shots like that are super tricky because everything has to be timed perfectly. The camera, the actors, even the extras in the background.
They're clean, Mac.
All this for a tail light?
Shut up.
It was a lot of work, but it paid off because that opening scene immediately pulls you into the movie. They say first impressions matter, and The Wood definitely started strong. Number 7. The soundtrack was a huge hit. The Wood didn't just have a great story, it had one of the best soundtracks of the 90s. Released by Jive Records, the soundtrack was packed with classic R&B and hip-hop tracks. It hit number 16 on the Billboard 200 and number 2 on the R&B hip-hop charts. And get this, it even went gold, selling over 500,000 copies. A great movie with a fire soundtrack? That's a win-win. Number 6, a music mistake that most people missed. In one of the funniest scenes, Stacy drives the boys to the dance, and you can hear Too Short's Freaky Tales playing in the background.
Shit. They ask y'all anything, I'm just taking y'all to the dance, alright?
But here's the problem. The movie is set in 1986, and that song didn't come out until 1987. Yup, they accidentally used the song from the future. Most people never catch it, but for hip-hop fans who know their music history, this little mistake definitely stands out. Number 5. The director had a regular job while writing the script. Before becoming a Hollywood director, Rick Famuyiwa had a regular 9-to-5 job. He worked at Nighttown in Beverly Hills while writing The Wood. Yep, while selling sneakers, he was also writing one of the best coming-of-age movies ever.
I was working at the Nike store over Beverly Hills.
It just goes to show, never give up on your dreams. 1 minute you're folding t-shirts, the next you're directing a classic movie that people still love decades later. That's a major level up. Number 4, the high school wasn't even in Inglewood.
Hey, you know you're looking nice today, right?
Even though The Wood is all about Inglewood, the high school scenes weren't actually filmed there. Instead, they used St. Bernard High School, which is in Playa del Rey, nowhere near The Wood. This happens a lot in Hollywood, where locations double as completely different places. But hey, even though the school wasn't in Inglewood, the movie still nailed the vibe perfectly. Number 3. This was the director's first movie ever. The Wood wasn't just another film for Rick Famuyiwa. It was his first ever feature film.
Someone said, write a story. Don't worry about whether you could sell it, anyone could buy it. What would be the story you would write?
At the time, he was young, unknown, and just trying to make a name for himself. But once the movie dropped, boom, instant classic. After The Wood, he went on to direct other hits like Brown Sugar and Dope, and even worked on The Mandalorian. Not bad for a guy who started out just trying to tell a simple story about growing up. Number 2. The Wood almost became a TV show, then got canceled.
What you gonna do, force me?
Hey, man, I ain't never said I ain't want to marry her.
See? He crazy, Mike.
In 2021, Showtime announced plans for a The Wood TV series, produced by Paramount and directed by Rick Famuyiwa.
I was watching them in film school. I said I would want to do my version of that.
It was supposed to bring back the nostalgic vibes while introducing a new generation of characters. But in 2023, Showtime pulled the plug and decided not to move forward with the show. It would have been amazing to see The Wood return, but for now, the movie remains a one-of-a-kind classic. Number 1. Malinda Williams is older than her on-screen brother. Here's a fun fact. Malinda Williams, who played young Alicia, is actually 5 years older than DeAndre Bonds, who played her big brother Stacy.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, man, my little sister tell me you can't keep hands to yourself.
Yep, in real life, little sister Alicia is actually older than her protective big bro. But thanks to good casting and great acting, they pulled it off so well that most people never even noticed. Bonus fact, a 90s mistake in the convenience store scene. The filmmakers did a great job making the flashbacks feel like 1986, but they still made some funny mistakes. In one scene, you can spot a pack of Wrigley's Winter Fresh gum at the counter, but here's the problem. That gum wasn't released until the 90s. Just another example of Hollywood magic making things work. And there you have it, 16 shocking facts plus a bonus one about The Wood. This wasn't just a coming-of-age movie, it was a love letter to friendship, first crushes, and growing up in the Wood. It had heart, humor, and a killer soundtrack, and even today, it still holds up.